Hello and welcome to the Savvy Gadgetz channel with me, Ian, otherwise known as Ven, and Zombie Survival Game Online version 0.4.16, and this update brings to us some new traders, a new Sandbox map, and some new cars, so we're going to be taking a look at that. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content, and don't forget to join us on Sunday afternoons, 1 o'clock GMT for a live stream. See you there. Okay, so how do you get to this new Sandbox map? Well, it's nice and simple. What you do is you have to start a new game. So you go single player or multiplayer, you go new game, and then from this drop down here, you choose the bottom one which says Armory Sandbox. Now you can set up your own default world settings as you like, and then give yourself a save name, and then hit start game. But I've already got one sorted out, so we're going to drop into that and have some fun. Okay, so here we are, and if you don't recognise it, we're at the airport to the north. Now, this provides us with every single car and every single item, including all of the NPCs that you might find in the game, all in one spot. So here you can see all the NPCs, including the guy who was introduced last week called Dolbrecht, and you'll find him in the sewers. I don't know where Santa is. But all of these other guys, these should all be around the camps that you should be aware of. But you've got these three over here. So Riley we've already introduced. She sells you the other sort of like cars that were introduced in the last things. Then those two are over there. So she sells you the tractor, the lawnmower, the truck, the muscle, and the APOC truck. But we've got these two new guys. We've got Sergeant and Dewey. Now, Dewey sells the sort of like more run-of-the-mill cars, except for the exotic Gabbo and the convertible Stang, including the bus and an RV, whereas Sergeant sells us military trucks, as you'd expect. So we've got the Humvee, a military truck, and the urinal. So the truck and the urinal and the Humvee are down there. So the truck and the urinal are in the hangars. And the Humvee, you can just see it there next to that tent. All the other cars you'll find listed around, and there's even a fuel pump which is marked there, and fuel cans. But you've got all of the items that you can hear, all the weapons and the attachments and everything else that you could possibly want to test a gun out, including clothing. So the biggest bag you'll find is actually the camping bag. So if we actually open it, it's a 100 kilogram bag, and it's got tons of space in it. It's the biggest bag in the game. But you'll find all of the other bits and pieces in here that you might find, like the hazmat suits and the military NBCs. And you can basically go and mess around as much as you like. We've got some workbenches here. Sadly, it's missing the kill station and the chem station. But hopefully they'll add those in at some point. But you can go here, you can come here and do all of the single missions that you might want to do. The supply crate also has camo vests in them, so we can test all of that out and wear what you like, basically. As you can see, there are ramps dotted around, but you can make ramps and jump over your own bits and pieces as much as you like. And that's basically what we're going to be doing. So we're going to have some fun jumping over this camp over here on the right, and we'll be taking some of these ramps here as well. But what car to do them in? Well, I think there's only one choice, and that's to start off with the goat bow. Okay, so let's try jumping a car. So I've already set up the ramp over by that sort of military base. I'm going to try some other bits and pieces as well. Let's go for the supercar, the goat bow. We'll try some of the other jumps as well. Let's see what we can do here. See what the top speed is. Should easily hit the top speed in this car. 101, 108, 111, and oh, look at that! Look at the distance. That's massive. Come on your wheels. That's it. Yeah, baby. Right, let's try some of these others. Let's try getting this one on the way back, and then we're going to try and jump in the trees. See if we can get a home goal. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Oh, okay, we might need to take another run up at that. Let's see if we can get this car over that sort of Well, it kind of looks like one of the American goalposts, so we'll take a run up for that. We'll see if we can do that. Let's see. See if we can get it past that. I think that one's a bit of a challenge, but I think in this car we might be doing 136. Okay, cool. I think if we're doing that sort of speed, we might be able to do it. Let's have a look. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. The lightning signals bad things. 146. Oh, it's close. Oh, oh, almost. Just about. I'm gonna have another go at that. But we almost got it. Fantastic. Okay, I think you can see where I'm going with this, and that is I'm not entirely sure whether or not the car will reach the right height to get over this building, so that's going to be quite an interesting one. We're also going to be trying to get through this H sort of like goalpost thing with the goat bow. I think it's the only car fast enough that will do it, so let's have a go at this one first. That might do it. Let's just go a little bit further, because I think the problem we're going to have is that the ground is quite rough. Yeah, there we go. Right. Rough ground there, look. And... oh, yes! Yes! Look at that! Well, hey! Almost perfect. Almost perfect. Oh, wow! I actually made it. Awesome. Right, let's give a go at the other one. Let's see if we can get through the H. I think for that we're going to need another long run up. So let's try and wend our way through here. Through the trees. Not a supercar's best environment. Let's face it, we'll get through that gap in the fence. Look, there we go. Awesome. Alright, so we'll go at the end of the runway for that. We'll also have a go at that, but we'll have a go at this one, which I've set up, in a much lower powered car, because the goat bow would just ace that. Right, okay, so... need top speed, I think. I think we're going to need as much speed as we can out of this. So let's go as far back as we possibly can. Now, the ramp is somewhere in that general direction. Here we go, here we go. It looks good. 147. We're going to make it. We're going to make it. Yes! Ho-ho! You beauty. Fantastic. Look at that. It flew. Oh, whopping. That's just great. Right, so let's try out some of the other cars. I mean, I suppose we want to look at the trunk as well, but yes, it's not very big. But that's brilliant. Right, let's flip it over and drive back and pick another car to test. Look, flying cars! Oh, look, that one's heading my way. Oh, it's the Stang, off it goes. Oh dear, oh dear, that was good. Stuff everywhere, look. Floating cars! Awesome! Yeah, that doesn't look healthy. Let's see if I can enter that and move it. There we go. And your problem is exactly? I can enter it. Not from the right side. Let's see if I can... There we go, that brings it into play. What if I get in that side there? Can I then... Oh, brilliant, look at that. Yes. What happens if I get out in the one in the bottom? Have I now got a double car? Yes! Oh. Well, that's almost disappointing. Can we make it? Can we do it? Can we? Can we? Can we? No, it's too heavy. Oh. Okay, so we've got all of the equipment laid out here, and I do actually want to try a couple of things. I want to try the difference between the hazmat suit and the military NBC. Hopefully the military NBC is better. Now if we pair that with the gas mask, which is on the table over there, and add the stogie, that should give us the best protection from radiation. We'll be doing that in a little while. But what I'm actually interested in, we're going to actually pick up the Kruger 243 here. I actually need a backpack, so I'll grab the best backpack in the game, might as well. If we equip it, rather than try and pick it up. And I've not seen in-game the M1982, so we're going to have a bit of a play with that as well. We're going to take that. Now, the scopes we're going to take are the military sniper scope and the standard sniper scope. We're going to take those. Now, the Kruger itself doesn't actually have a magazine. Bullets are loaded directly into it. And we're going to spawn some zombies in down the end there and take a few pot shots at them. Okay, so the Kruger doesn't actually have a magazine. It loads directly into the chamber. So what we're going to do, we're going to add the sniper scope first as an attachment. And that is the only attachment. There, it pops up on there. Yeah, I'm a fair distance away. That's not much of a magnification, it has to be said. And I am the world's worst shot. Just going over the head. Ah, there we go. Right, let's try the other scope. Let's take that one off. Put the military scope on. I'm just as bad with this. Oh, that went down a lot quicker. There we go. Right, okay, so let's try the KSD. Let's take the so KSD's all the way down here. Right, let's put that in the first slot. Take the attachments. We'll do attachments for that one. Just put the normal. Oh, that's already got a sight on it. Okay, let's try that one then. It's got iron sights by the looks of it. Oh, okay, completely different thing now. Let's have a look. I think we can move a little bit closer. I think we're quite a distance away. Okay, we've got some guys on the left and guys on the right. He's an armoured target. How many shots? Good grief. Okay, let's try the other attachment. So we need to take the sight off of that. And put the military one on. Let's try one of these guys. Whoop. That had only had 3 shots in it. Okay, let's try the shotgun. the M1982. Not the way it's automatic thing. Holds 8 in the chamber. That's a bit more useful. The standard shotgun only takes 6. Oh, look, there's a guy with an NBC suit on. Let's try. This guy's armoured. 1 shot. 2 shot. Oh, 3 shot. Good grief. Try the guy in the NBC suit. Straight away. Whereas the armoured geezer... No, he only took 2 that time. Okay, maybe I'm just a terrible shot. Which we already know. Right, so speaking of NBC suits, I actually want to try out the effectiveness of the military NBC suit. Now, I've only ever had the standard Hazmat before, so I want to see just how effective that is. Right, so we'll head over to the power station and see if we can get some rads. Okay, so I've got the military NBC here. I'm going to equip that. We've also got the gas mask and we've got the stogie. Now those are the 3 items that are going to prevent you from getting lots of radiation. And we're actually up here at the power station. Now this is a normal game. This is not the Sandbox, because the Sandbox doesn't give you any radiation. And what I'm interested in, and even though I'm running around in God mode, is I'm interested in how quickly does the radiation rack up. Now the place where the radiation racks up the quickest is by the grey building. It's by this one over here. So we're going to run over there and stand there for a minute and see how quickly it racks up. And you can really hear the Geiger counter going for it. And I'm not getting that badly irradiated. It's going up for sure. But I've got plenty of time to do what I like in this suit. I really do. There's a meat pile here somewhere. What if I kill one of those? Oh, there it is. Oh, NBC guy. Come here, give me radiation. It's still not going up that much. Alright, that's gone. And even though I'm like literally standing next to it, the radiation is not going that up that quickly. The military NBC suit is a lot better than the standard Hazmat, which you'd kind of expect it to be. So even though I've been standing here a short time, there's no rush. I can wander around to my heart's content, and don't forget, some of these guys standing next to them, they just give off radiation. I'm still not fully irradiated. Right, let's clean ourselves up and do something similar, but with the standard Hazmat this time. Okay, so here we have the standard Hazmat suit. This is the one you can make at the chem bench. So we're going to equip that. We've still got our military Hazmat suit, our NBC suit. We've cured our radiation and filled up our gun magazine. So we're going to go back in and see how effective Even though I'm still wearing the gas mask, I still have the stogie. We're going to see how effective the Hazmat is compared to the NBC. So we're going to dive in. As I say, the most irradiated place is by this building. You can really hear the radiation ticking up there. And it is going up slightly quicker. Hello, mate. But not by much. There is a difference, but not much of a difference. Oh, hello, chap. Right, let's stand next to this guy. Okay. So I can't resist to go on a quick loop. The hazmat suit's not doing too bad. I think they're very comparable. Whoop. I think either one will do you nicely. Maybe the NBC suit's doing better, or does better. But again, I'm taking my time. I'm not really having to rush. But I think the NBC's got the slight edge, because I don't think I can stand around as long as I'd like with just the Hazmat. The Hazmat will do you nicely, but if you can get a military NBC seat, that's the way to go. There's certainly, I'm spending less time in there and I'm more irradiated. So yeah, the military NBC suit is the way to go. For sure. Right then, so we're just left with a couple of final things to tidy up, and that is the location of the new traders. Well, as you can see, Sergeant, who's just here. Let's take a look at the shop. You can buy a Humvee for 3,500 shekels, the military truck for 5,000, and urinal for 7,000. That's quite an expensive set of trucks. But you'll actually find him in one of the hangars, if you can't tell, at the airfield. So just up there, look. So he's in that middle one, apparently. So let's take a quick look out. You can see that he's actually on the one on the end. And he's literally just behind this truck. Okay, let's go find Dewey. Right, so here we have Dewey sitting nonchalantly on this wrecked red car. And he's actually down at the southwest area. He's here off Route 69. So mind just giving me a warning. Look, there's someone going. There we go. Eat that. Right, and so his cars, these are the more run-of-the-mill cars. If you want to buy those, they're a bit more reasonably priced at 350, 400, 450, 1,000 for the Stang. And the Goat Bo's 3,000. The RV's also 3,500, and the Bussin is 4K. Expensive, but there he is. And that wraps it up. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video, and you've hit that like button and subscribed. Let's see if we can pick that guy out. There we go. Yep, then attracted some of his attention from the punk. There we go. See, let's take these guys out as well. Awesome. This is the AR-17. It's an awesome weapon. And that's it. New traders, new cars, the new Sandbox map, all in one tidy video. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Check out my other content, and join us on Sunday afternoon for a live stream at 1 o'clock GMT. Hope to see you there. Until then, bye bye.